What options, here is the feeling in Washington as I read it. You're driving them into a corner by your actions. And they have little choice. If, in fact, you shoot at a U-2 plane, which you haven't done, but you've threatened to do, will you shoot at a U-2 plane when it flies over?
If it enters illegally into our airspace.
But how do you define illegally? If they give you notice and they're on a UN flight, is that illegal?
Would you accept that if a Cuban spying plane would give you a notice that it will come into the American airspace, and you will tolerate that? Would you tolerate that?
But
why should Iraq tolerate that? The Americans decide...
Because they're on a mission for the United Nations, not a mission for the United States.
That's a big lie. That's a big lie.
Why is that a lie?
I exposed it in front of the non-aligned caucus. I showed them where the U-2 flies in Iraq. It goes to Erbil. Does Mr. Butler have any interest in Erbil? It flows over Baghdad a couple of days before they attacked Baghdad in 1993 and in June 1993. It's not working for the United Nations. It's a spying plane. It updates information for the Pentagon and sends one or two bits and pieces of the pictures it takes for the factories in Iraq to Mr. Butler just to tell him that it's serving his own purpose. I have been asking the Special Commission to use a neutral plane. I would accept a French one. I would accept a German one. I would accept an Italian one. I would accept a Russian one. But I cannot accept an American one because they have a special agenda against Iraq.
The American flag of flying a mission for the United Nations, as I say.
I don't believe it, simply because the United States has a special agenda against Iraq. I would like the United Nations to use a plane which belongs to a country which doesn't have a special agenda against Iraq.
They don't have U-2s.
Many planes could do the same job. The F-1, the Mirage F-1, the French could do the same job. Taking pictures.
In your judgment, what's the likelihood that this crisis will end up in the use of force?
That will be a grave mistake on the
But what's
side.
the likelihood? Is it 50-50?
I don't know. Because
Are you optimistic or pessimistic?
I'm neither optimistic nor pessimistic because I am in a situation that I might be attacked by an aggression. I have to defend myself. I have to take precautions.